Hey everyone, what's going on? James Daniel here to help you make buying a home in San Pedro, California simple. And today's video is another part of the series I have called Home Buying 101, where I help people looking to buy a home, whether they're first-time home buyers, whether they're move-up buyers, maybe they're downsizing from a bigger home to a smaller home, get the information that they need to learn about the steps of buying a home. I find that first-time home buyers, that's probably one of their biggest questions. Maybe the downsizers, the people trying to move up, haven't bought a home for a while, so they need a refresher of just what the process is. These series of videos that I'm putting out will be able to help you just get a bigger understanding of what's going on. So if you like this video or want to make sure that you catch every other video that I'm putting out as far as the Home Buying 101 series, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. Today's video, we're going to be going over the 3 different things that you should look for when you are house hunting. House hunting can be, let's call it, overwhelming, exhausting, tiring, discouraging sometimes. You know, you get all this excitement, you got your pre-approval, you want to get out and go out into the market and see a house, but you really need to have a plan and be on track when you are going out to look at houses. When I'm showing people houses, I tell them during the buyer's consultation, hey, we're going to see no more than 6 houses today, because I really, anything after that, they're just kind of like, wait, what house did I see? I try to keep it around that many houses so we're able to go out and check things out. So this video is meant for you to understand these 3 different steps, kind of dial them in, and hopefully make it more productive and streamline the process of going out when you are ready to look at buying a home. Before you start looking at homes, there are some key steps that you need to pretty much take in place, or homework you need to do before you start moving forward. So those would be defining your budget, knowing or thinking of some potential locations, and defining the must-have criteria in your new home. By doing this prep work up front, your house hunting experience will be less stressful and much more enjoyable. So before we get into the 3 different buckets, I think the biggest thing is finding an agent that fits right for you. This is probably a good step, especially depending on the location that you're trying to look into, how you guys mesh. And I have a video about this. I'll put the link down below, pretty much talking about finding the best real estate agent for you. This is someone that you're going to be out with on the weekends, driving around with, you can be talking to the phone. Someone's going to be guiding you through this process, almost like a teacher. So you want to make sure that you find the best real estate agent for you. And if that's me, I would be delighted. My information is here below. So if you're thinking about buying a home and you have more questions about this process, or you have more questions about San Pedro or Los Angeles area, I would love to help you out. So number 1 would be the budget. You need to understand how much you can afford per month. And I have other videos, which I'll link below, that help you figure out how much mortgage you can afford. But you really need to figure out how much you can afford monthly. So total of your expenses, your current rent, car payments, things like that, seeing how much that is and seeing how much more you may be able to maybe stretch it to buy a home that's not going to make you house broke, and then taking that number to give to a lender to get a pre-approval. And then that pre-approval will tell you how much house you can afford. So I think you need to do this process before you just start going out looking at $1 million, $2 million houses, and that's something that you can't afford. So think first you need to start how much you can afford per month, then speaking with a lender and getting a pre-approval. And then once you have that pre-approval, you're able to get out and see the homes that are in your budget instead of wasting times and looking at homes that you can't afford. Number 2 would be the location. The location of where you live is not only going to affect, the amenities in your life, so your gym, where your grocery stores are, anything you like to do around your house, where your family members may be going to school, maybe your family members just live, you want to be close to them, so that's going to be key. Also, the resale value of your home. If you're not expecting to spend the next 30 years there, maybe the next 5 years there, you really want to make sure you're working with your agent to understand what the resale value is in that neighborhood, maybe looking at past trends, and he will have a CMA or just some market information for you, so you can be able to go back and look at how the house is appreciating over a certain amount of time to give you a better understanding of the resale value on that home. So I think it's very key to making sure you are okay with the place that you live in. One of the lenders that helped me with the same when I was really trying to first get my first home was, you have to feel comfortable with driving to this house every day. It's not like, oh, in the next 10 years, they're going to be doing this part, they're going to be doing this. Like, if that's fine with you, then okay, hey, that's somewhere where you want to live and you're okay with that. But you really have to understand that, hey, it may take them 10 years to fix this neighborhood. Right now, I don't know if I like whatever that situation is right there. So really, making sure it's something that you want to drive up to every day, and some of the other factors that I spoke about before. But obviously, location is key in a lot of things, and especially when you are trying to buy your new home, move up from another home, or downsize. So number 3 would be the criteria. So obviously, you really need to think hard about how many bedrooms you want. Are you growing your family, or you guys just keep it the same size? Do you need a yard for your dog? Do you want an ensuite bathroom? How many bathrooms you want? Whatever that might, you need an ADU, whatever that might be, you need to be crystal clear with that criteria, and then even break it down to another level of, hey, what are the things that I need right now, and what are the things that I want? Because when you're out looking at houses, it might change. So you have to be dead set on the things that you don't want to change on, and know the stuff that you are flexible with, instead of getting out there and just kind of being everywhere with it. So if you're like, hey, I need 3 bedrooms, I need 3 baths, I need an ensuite bathroom, we need a backyard, you're letting your agent know that, so that they're being able to go out and show you houses that are outside of what you want. And then it's, being more productive for everyone. And it's able to go out and just narrow down some of the things that you thought were important that maybe not be important when you're out looking at houses. Maybe you see something that you thought that you needed that, but you're out and you're like, you know what, this house is nice. I can be able to work with some of that. So I think being able to really be clear about your needs and wants, and be able to separate those two on how you move forward, is key to be able to make this less stressful, be more productive, and streamline for your agent and for yourself. So that's it. So keep those 3 buckets in mind. Once again, they are budget, location, and criteria. If you stick with those, you will make smart decisions, and it will make this whole process more seamless for you. And before you know it, you'll be stepping into your new home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for next week's video. We will be going over how to make the best offer, how to offer the right amount of earnest money, and some negotiation tactics to help you get into your new home. I hope this video helps you out wherever you are in your journey. My information is here if you have any questions. As always, please feel free to reach out. Take care. Until next time, ciao.